Hey, just wanted to kind of share my experience when I was building a home with Danny. Just want to be 100% genuine and honest. Me and my wife had just recently found out that we were pregnant, and we just moved back from BC, kind of living in my parents' basement. It was a very stressful time, as one could imagine. We'd originally just thought of buying like an older home, but we walked into a show home kind of just to look for ideas of different styles, and we were very upfront with Danny. We told him we're not gonna buy a house. He's like, that's fine. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. But we told him we were there kind of just to get decorative ideas, different couches and stuff like that. And he said, sure. He's like, take your time. And, he kind of let us be. And eventually he came over and started to talk to us, and he introduced himself. And it felt very genuine. It didn't feel like he was trying to sell to us, because he knew that we weren't interested in buying the home. But what he did really well was just kind of ask us what we were looking for, instead of telling us what we needed, which I've found that a lot of these show homes do, is they kind of tell you, no, this is what we have and this is what you need. Danny genuinely listened to kind of our issues and what we wanted out of a home, and he sat down with us and told us, have you guys given any thought to this? Have you considered it? And I'd actually just had a really bad experience with a different builder and different sales agents. And I told him, like, you know what, I don't think it's for us. I'd much rather buy a house that's already built and just move in. And he kind of told us some great ideas about a new family and how building a home could benefit us. And he went step by step of the building process and us moving in, and how it would allow us certain advantages of saving and this and that. And it's crazy. Like, me and my wife took a minute and we're like, we're not gonna buy this house. We told Danny, we're like, yeah, I don't think it's right for us. And he's like, hey, not a problem. He's like, you guys can feel free to continue looking. You guys can feel free to ask me questions. And we asked him a ton of questions. And him knowing that we had just told him, no, for sure, we're not buying with you. He followed us around. He told us so much information. He made us feel really comfortable. And, like, it was just his approach to dealing with people as if they're like your friend, or if they're just people. You're not just trying to sell. You're not just trying to make money. So it was really Danny that made us commit to buying the house. It wasn't anything flashy about the house. It wasn't anything that we were necessarily looking for. It was kind of just going in knowing that we'd get that support during the building process from him, which was not a lie at all. I mean, we had so many questions. We had so many issues, nothing to do with Danny, but he was always there to pick up his phone. He was always there to answer our questions. And he helped us secure that first house. And I remember him saying congratulations, and maybe 3 months after we'd purchased that house, I got a text message from him. He's like, hey, how's everything going? Is there any issues? Anything you want to talk about? And I was like, actually, there are. And if it wasn't for Danny reaching out and kind of helping us, guide us, in the right direction of how to get those issues fixed, we might not have gotten them fixed. And, after about a year living in that house, Danny told us, he's like, hey, there's another house. If you guys are interested, you could probably, sell your house and purchase this other house, which might fit your lifestyle a little bit more. As we were finding that, like with 2 dogs, the baby, and just us, you know, a growing family. We thought maybe something a bit bigger, and Danny helped us again, you know, work towards getting that second house. So we bought 2 houses with Danny, and that's just a testament to how great of a person, not just great of a salesman, great of a person he is. Because, you know, he is just full of knowledge, and if he doesn't know something, he'll find it out for you. It's just that attention to detail that just, it allows a customer to feel so secure in the, you know, in the buying process, which is kind of a huge deal. I mean, when you really sit back and think about it, you know, you're purchasing something that's, you know, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, and if it doesn't feel right, you might not do it. So, you know, I could go on for forever and talk about how amazing Danny is, but it's just, once you meet him, I think that once you meet him and once you have a conversation with him, you realize the quality of the person that you're dealing with. So, you know, I think that to sum it up, I have zero regrets buying a home from Danny, because he backs up his service with actions. Like, if he tells you he's gonna do something, it's getting done. And if he tells you, hey, I got you, don't worry about it, it's because he means it. You can tell that he genuinely cares about his customers. It's not, hey, you paid me, here's the keys, good luck. It's, you know, you got customer service that spans way past the amount of time it should. So I've told Danny time and time again that if I ever buy another house, especially a new house, I'm going straight to him, regardless of what company he works for, because I'm not necessarily buying a house from that company. I'm looking to make sure that I get the best possible service throughout the process of buying it to when I get the keys and thereafter. So yeah, I honestly am, I'm indebted to Danny. He's still helping me out today. In fact, a couple weeks ago, I had questions about a house, and, you know, he was there to answer them. And he had no reason to, except for that he's just that good of a person, and that he just cares about the customers that he has. And if you have, you know, the pleasure of dealing with him, you'll see that. You should count your blessings, because I've come across a lot of sales guys and a lot of, you know, people in show homes that are not half the quality of person that he is. And yeah, just very, very happy overall with every bit of service. So have a good one. I hope that this was informative to anyone that's looking for a house and looking for someone to work with. Bye.